All right, right now we've got the Girl Scout Supreme people in here with us right now. We've got Emelina and troop leader Morgan. How are you girls today?
I'm
Very
doing good.
Nice to see you. So Emelina, you are a Girl Scout.
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been a Girl Scout?
I've been a Girl Scout for 3 years now.
Did you have to start out as a brownie and then a Girl Scout, or am I off track?
I had to start off as a brownie and then I had to work my way up to a junior, which is a junior for fifth grade, for fourth grade, fifth grade, and sixth grade.
Okay, so maybe Morgan, you can talk a little bit about that different levels of Girl Scouts?
Yes, so there are different levels of Girl Scouts. They start off as daisies, which is like TK, kinder, first grade.
Okay, and we can see up on the board here. Okay, so
Yes.
Daisy, I forgot all about Daisy because I remember Mac used to go through this, and I forgot about the Daisy level.
Right. So then we move on to brownies, which is second and third grade, junior, fourth, and fifth. Then cadets, sixth through eighth, seniors, ninth and 10th, and ambassadors. So it does go all the way up to high
Okay,
school.
now out of those different levels, I assume there are a group of kids at every level, but is there one that's predominantly more
It really
as far as
depends.
participation goes?
Honestly, it depends on the school. It depends on, the amount of participation.
Okay.
Like right now we're pretty divided equally throughout the levels. We do have, there's a lot that come in as daisies because they're like, ooh, Girl Scouts, new things, new
Right.
elementary school, new all activities. So we started off with a lot of daisies, and most of them start off as, daisies. We've had a few that have been in the troop now for 3 years, because I've been a troop leader for 3 years. So yeah, so they start off like that and they just keep bridging and moving up in levels, and it's cool to see how far they've come just from starting out as so little.
And obviously you enjoy being in Girl Scouts, right? Because
Yes.
you've done it for more than 1 year.
Yes, I really do enjoy being in Girl Scouts.
And one of the things that Girl Scouts are known for is the cookie sales.
Yes,
Right? That's
they
something
are.
that, so is there, because it seems like you always have an opportunity to do cookie sales, but I know it's a certain time of year
Yes.
Yes.
that you hit it. So
Yeah.
when is that? Is it like, because right now, obviously, we're sitting here talking about it.
Yes, this year, yes, we're definitely knee deep in cookie season right now. It starts at the beginning of February. We run and do cookie sales through the end of March.
Okay.
So the last day to buy cookies is March 31st this year. They usually start around Super Bowl weekend. So that's kind of our big push, our big mega drop where we get all of our cookies and whatnot. And what a better time to start, because everybody's going to parties and
Right.
sell.
It's an easy thing to do.
Yes.
So we can see some of the different
Yes.
things up here. So, Emelina, do you have a favorite cookie?
In my opinion, I really think the peanut butter patties are really my favorite.
I like peanut butter myself also, and there's 2 different types of peanut butter cookies up there, but you like the patty more than the sandwich.
Yeah.
I'd have to go along with you on that. You got a little bit of chocolate
We
on
like the
there.
chocolate. Yeah.
Now, you are developing a lot of skills while you're doing these cookie sales, right? So
Yes,
you're
I
learning a lot of math and people skills also in
Yes.
selling things like this.
Yes, I
Are you comfortable with that? And what have you think you've learned the most from it?
What I think I've learned the most from it is like life skills. Like throughout your life, you will learn different things at different times and how you'll get there.
Exactly. So some of the strategies, Morgan, how do you help the girls with starting off, meeting people, selling the cookies, things like that?
Yes, so usually when we start out, it's, the girls are very shy, very soft-spoken,
Right.
but usually by the time we're through our first cookie season, they're like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Do you like cookies? Would you like to buy cookies? They're very and that truly is what it teaches them. They start off very slow, but by the end of cookie season, we're ready to rock and roll, and they could sell you pretty much anything because in selling cookies, we work on, obviously, people skills,
Right.
shaking hands, smiling, speaking up, and when we do our boothing, they obviously are doing math because cookie boxes cost $6. Okay, if we sold 2, how much is that? And this is how we deal with change and dealing with money and all those things. And yeah, it's more about people skills too.
Yeah,
you
and we
know?
saw the graphic and where the money goes to as far as the different things. Now, here's one of the things maybe you can try out, all right? So I
Okay.
found this little strategy works sometimes. So instead of asking somebody a yes/no question, like, would you like to buy some cookies, where they could go yes or no, maybe ask them, would you prefer to buy Thin Mints or peanut butter cookies today? See, because then if you give them an option, right? They're like, oh, I don't know, do I want Thin Mints or peanut butter? I know I'm going to want one of those, right? So they kind of are more inclined to purchase something maybe instead of just a simple yes, no. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So maybe try that sometime and see if something like that works, like, what's your favorite cookie?
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're not going to say no,
Yeah, right.
okay? Or what's your favorite cookie? Yes.
Yes.
You like all of them. So how about you take a box of each, right?
Right, exactly.
We've actually had a lot of people say that, like, I like all of them, I want to buy all of them, but I know I'm on a budget and I really want to buy this one.
But you tell them, hey, you know what, how about you pick your final three?
Yeah.
Right?
There you
Let's
go.
narrow it down, help you out a little bit right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know that we've got a photo right there of some of you guys selling Girl Scout cookies, and what we're going to do is we're going to go downstairs right now with Cece, and we're going to check out what's going on, because I do believe that they are selling some Girl Scout cookies right now in front of KCSOS.
Hello, it is cookie time! Thank you, Mike. Yes, we are downstairs and we are selling some cookies here. We've got our nice troop of Girl Scouts. They're all here ready to sell some cookies. And they were telling me all their favorite cookies earlier as well. So we got a nice rundown of all the cookies. But we have some buyers coming in. So we've got Jonathan that's going to come and buy some cookies. And what are your favorites?
I am so torn. I love the lemonades and the caramel delights. Do you think I can have two of each?
Ooh.
I would love that.
Okay, so let's do the math on that. So I see you're writing some stuff down on your pad, and you're gonna write some stuff down, but let's go ahead and talk about it. So he's saying he's gonna get 2 lemonades, and he's gonna get 2 of the
Caramel delights.
caramel delights. So how many boxes total is that?
8.
2 of the lemonades. So go ahead and pull those for him, 1 and 2. And 2 of the caramel delights. So that's another 1. Let's see, our caramel delights are right here, so we're gonna grab 1 and 2 of those. So we've got 2 lemonades plus 2 caramel delights. So this is, oh, she got it right here. Yeah, that's right. We've got a total of 4 boxes that he's buying, right? So we've got a total of 4 boxes. Now, who's really good at multiplying by 6s? Because I know that your boxes are $6 each. Okay, so we got somebody saying they're gonna be, what's your name? Autumn. Okay, so she says she's really good at multiplying by 6s. So we've got 4 boxes and they're $6 each. So $24. Nicely done. Okay, so we knew that it was 4. I'm going to multiply by that 6, and that's our unit price. Do you guys know what a unit price is? What does that mean to be a unit, to have a unit price? What is 1 unit when you're talking about these?
1 cookie.
Is 1 cookie, or is it 1 box of cookies?
1 box.
1 box of cookies, right. So a unit price is 1 box. So we knew that that was 6, so we said 24. Okay, so he owes you $24. And he's gonna pay with how much money?
I have $40.
Uh-oh, what are we gonna have to do now?
We're going to have to split it.
We're gonna have to make some change. Okay, how do we do that? If we know that he owes us $24, or he owes you $24, and he's gonna give you 40, what do we do?
40 minus 24.
40 minus 24, that's perfect. Do you want the board in order to figure out how much it's gonna be, or can you figure it out all in your head?
I can figure it out.
Oh, she's gonna figure it out in her head. How about any of you guys, do you know? Can we do it in our heads, or we need to do it on the board? But you know how you can subtract?
I got that.
You could do it? Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna ask you what it is, and then we're gonna do the math real quick. So go ahead, you tell me what you think it is.
16.
16, okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna subtract. We know that we cannot take 4 away from that 0, so we're gonna go ahead and we say we're gonna bar, right? 10 minus 4 is? Everybody together, 10 minus 4 is? 6, nice. And then 3 minus 2 is? 1, and that's how we get our $16 that we need to make change. So we're gonna go to our green envelope and we're gonna get $16 out, and we're gonna go ahead and give him some change. And while you do that, I am gonna point out, if we could just point out, we've got brothers of our Girl Scouts, and they are the cookie security. We gotta love our cookie security and love on them just a little bit, because without cookie security, I might eat all of these cookies. Every single last one of these cookies would be mine if you did not have that cookie security here. Okay, I think we've got one more customer coming. And this is John. Everybody say hi, John.
Hello there, how are you?
Without him, no, none of the schools here would run. He's kind of responsible for everything, so you can be impressed.
Yeah, cookies are my favorite. I think I want one lemon. I'm gonna do it in threes. I'm gonna make it a little different.
Ooh, okay, so we've got one lemonade
One
going
lemon.
in. Okay, so what are we gonna do?
One Thin Mint. And I'll do another Thin Mint.
So,
Yes, they are.
so how many did he end up getting? He said one lemonade, one Thin Mint, and then he changed his mind and said, I want one more. How many we get? Three, nice. Okay, so there's 3 total that he just bought. Okay, let's multiply by 6. Do we know? Do we know? What is it? 18, nice, times 6. That's our unit price, gives us a total of $18 that he's gonna now owe you. So let's see what's gonna happen now.
I have less than 40, so you don't have to worry, you don't have to subtract as high. Here's
Oh, 20. Okay, can you guys figure it out? 20. We're gonna go ahead and figure out 18, like he owed you 18. How much do you owe him back? If it started with 18, let's count it out. 18, 19, 20. So you owe him back $2 and change. And we'll get that back 1 and 2.
Wonderful. Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and support our local Girl Scouts when you see them out and about, and buy yourself some cookies, $6 a box.
All right, thanks for that, Cece. Nice to see everybody is active and buying cookies downstairs. So one of the things that you girls benefit is being able to go on different field trips with some of the proceeds from the money. We can see that you guys had an opportunity to go to Windwolves.
Yes, they, the Girl Scout office puts together these badge earning trips or classes or whatever, and we were able to go to the Windwolf Preserve, and they got a park patch, like a community park patch for
Okay.
our hiking and all of that, and it was really beautiful.
Yeah, it is very nice out there. So Emelina, before I let you go, is there a patch that you're working towards next?
A patch I'm really working towards next is that last year I sold 500 packages of cookies.
But
And I earned a badge for it, and now my goal this year is to sell 600 packages of cookies.
that's an awful lot of cookies right there. Where are you at so far?
I think her numbers, we just did them, we're about halfway there. We're almost
Yeah.
at 400 just
So
packages for
I
her.
don't think those guys bought all the cookies downstairs, did they?
no.
So how
Got a
about,
lot.
am I able to buy some cookies?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Of course.
We got a deal up here?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, we got it.
Oh,
Well,
so
what can we
it's-
get you? What's your favorite cookie?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, you know, I like chocolate, I like peanut butter, I like shortbread, I like a lot of different things. I know those guys were hot and heavy on the lemonade, but I'll let those guys keep the lemonade. But, so I know it's $6 a box. Are we going to go 2 for $10? I like how you were hesitant,
That
right?
might
You go,
not
no,
work.
it's $6 a box. I just wanted to see if you'd bite on
That
something
might
like
not
that.
work.
So if I want 2 boxes, what do you need?
If you want 2 boxes, it is so 6 times 2 equals 12. So if you want 2 boxes of cookies, you have
Will
to
that
pay us
cover it?
12.
See if I've got enough there.
Alrighty. 5, 12. Yep, you
12
got
bucks?
it.
All right, good. So here's what I'm going to trust you to go downstairs and find 2 good boxes of cookies for me and bring them back up, all right?
All right, you got
A
it.
deal?
Yeah, that's
All
a deal.
right, thank you very much. Morgan,
You're
thank you for
welcome.
coming
Thank
in.
you so much.
Emelina, I hope you continue with Girl Scouts. I know it's a great thing to be involved in. A lot of skills you're going to acquire during the years, and we'll be back with more right after this.